Grand Rising Heathens. Grand Rising Heathens. See where I'm at this good Monday. At the good Laundromat in Brookhaven. You know what I'm saying? Get these clothes, wash these clothes for me and the young king. So time school start, I ain't running around with my head cut off and shit. Trying to do last minute shit. You know how black folks are. Black folks like to do that last minute shit. You know what I'm saying? They still got a whole week off. So I figure I'll go up in here, knock it on out when it's good Monday. Feel like a Saturday though. And handle business. You know what I mean, heathens? What most y'all heathens doing today, taking some of them gifts back that y'all got the receipt for and try to get the bread for it? I know y'all. We're in Brookhaven too, y'all. I was here listening on the radio. They was talking about dudes be paying all the bills when females be like, you know what I mean, you live with me, you gonna pay all my bills and shit. Dude was paying all her bills, but his name wasn't on the lease. His name wasn't on the lease. So, you know what I mean? Eventually she ended up kicking him out and shit. What y'all think about that? You know what I mean? When females say, oh, I don't need no man, I'm independent and this, that, and the third, but then you got a man living with you. And then you get mad when he ain't paying no bills. But yet you said you independent, you don't need no man. So I just want y'all input on that. You know what I mean? Dude was paying all her bills for her and shit. She ended up kicking dude out because dude's name wasn't on the lease. Which I can understand because like I said yesterday in the other video, most of these homes, a lot of these young ladies rent is Section 8. You heard? A lot of these homes that these young ladies rent are Section 8 homes. You know what I'm saying? You know, on Section 8, they tell you you can't have a man living with you in that home. They break the family up when it comes to the when the government taking care of you. I don't even want to play the race card, so I'm gonna say the government because you got white folks that's on Chinese folks, Mexican, Puerto Rican, any race is on welfare and on Section 8. So do they break their families up? I'm just asking the question. You know what I'm saying? Because I know goddamn well it's just not black folks on Section 8. You know what I'm saying? So I'm asking the question is on these other races that's on Section 8, do they break their families up? Do they have the same rules and regulations? Do it apply to them too? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I just know in the black community, shit, they come in there and they check them female homes. For those who don't know, they go through the drawers to make sure them females don't got no male clothes up in their room. You know what I'm saying? Looking all in their closets, and that's if they want to be assholes and shit. But you got some of them that do that, y'all. They come and slam in the female crib. They doing their Section 8 check, inspection, and they looking all through the drawers to see if they got other men clothes in their drawers and shit, in closets and shit. Where they do that at, y'all? When the farmer and his wife is getting assistance from the government, do they break that family up? Do they break the farmer family up, y'all? I'm just asking questions, y'all, because this been going on for how long, y'all? Decades, you know what I mean? It just didn't start, but it was a programming tool to separate the black family, you know what I mean? To break the black family up. Because she gonna say, hold on, I got my career, I got my Section 8. I ain't trying to lose my Section 8 over you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then if you do live with me, you gonna pay my bills, which the bills ain't shit. Cause you on Section 8. Some girls rent be $5, $10, $15, depends on their income. You know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? So how y'all feel about that young man or that man being kicked out after paying all the female bills for it, but his name wasn't on the lease, so she kicked him out? And I don't think this was a Section 8 house either, y'all. I think this home was, they both got the home. You know, a lot of guys don't like putting their names on documents and shit because they think they so James Bond undercover with the shit. But this is what happens when us as black men don't put our names on documents. We get handed the short stick at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So that might have happened, you know what I mean? She probably got the crib and everything. They probably both got the crib. He probably was like, don't put my name on the lease. She probably was like, all right. She already knew what it was. All right, you fool. Everything was going gravy in the beginning. And she like, oh shit, this shit's sweet. Shit, I can get a job and handle this. I don't need that nigga. I'm independent, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I go down too, y'all. Next thing you know, you kick to the curb. You got your bags and shit. Walking down the street, going back to wherever, your mom house or wherever you going at. Your sister crib. A best friend of yours crib. Only for what? A couple hours? But then you got to decide where you going at after that. After you done invested. Because some of these relationships are investments, y'all. You know what I mean? You're investing into these relationships that's not guaranteed to be with you at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's like communication is the key in a relationship, y'all. When you get into a relationship, you be honest. You be loyal, you know what I'm saying? You be upfront. Sometimes you talk a little too much and you give up too much information, and that person runs off that. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is this. You get into a relationship, it's about loyalty, trust, conversation, commuting, you know what I'm saying? Because how you gonna be in a relationship if something going bad in the relationship and y'all not communicating, shit gonna start going left, you know what I'm saying? And before it's too late and shit, you know what I mean? Shit done exploded in the relationship. So communication is a big key in a relationship, ladies and gentlemen, because if we together and we as one, you know what I'm saying? When I see you slipping, I pick you up. When you see me slipping, you pick me up. You understand what I'm saying? It's a 50-50. It's not a one-sided story in a relationship. It's a 50-50 because y'all supposed to be building, you know what I mean, until y'all future and shit. That's what it's about, building, y'all. It ain't about tearing each other down. It's about building each other up, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, if you see me slipping, pick me up. And if I see you slipping, I'm going to pick you up. And we need to have these conversations once a month in a relationship to make sure we all on the same note, you know what I'm saying? You most definitely got to have those conversations in a relationship. When you feel as though I'm not showing you enough attention, if I feel as though you're not showing me enough attention, we should be able to have these discussions without cutting each other's throats and shit, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's about, y'all. It's about building trust, loyalty. You know what I'm saying? But we lack that communication when it comes to relationships. Most of us don't, but most of us do, you know what I'm saying? So for those who's thinking about getting into a relationship, it's about communication, loyalty, you know what I'm saying? You're in a relationship, like I said, it's 50-50. But you meet a female, she might be on Section 8. But a lot of people hide their demons and shit until you get to knowing them. And that's when they release the demons out on you. Because in the beginning of any relationship, it's all peaches and cream. You know what I'm saying? Y'all love each other to the fullest. Y'all can't stay apart from each other. That's why I said in any relationship, every month, y'all should take time out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? To do inventory check. That's what I call an inventory check, to make sure everything is, you know, all the mechanics are still working and lubed up. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. It ain't about tearing each other down, y'all. Especially as black folks, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But what y'all think about that though, y'all? She kicked the man out. Man ain't got nowhere to go. He might got somewhere to go, but it ain't like being in your own shit. You know what I'm saying? You got rules and regulations that you follow of your own rules and regulations. And when you under somebody else's home, under their rules and regulations, it's a difference. You see what I'm saying? You can't do what you used to do in your own castle. You know what I'm saying? You got to abide by their rules and regulations. Even with Section 8, you know what I'm saying? They got to abide by the government rules and regulations. And that's a fact. You know what I mean, heathens? What y'all getting ready to celebrate next, heathens? Because I know y'all are. You know, black folks celebrate everything on the calendar when it comes to them holidays. You see black folks got on more green than a leprechaun on St. Patrick's Day. You be like, what the hell? You a leprechaun now? What you Irish? What you black Irish and shit? Valentine's Day. Y'all gonna commit to giving your money to these devils on these holidays. Because that's just what they are. Worshiping these holidays is worshiping the devil. And if ain't nobody ain't come and tell you, I'ma come and tell you. But someone did come and tell you, which is in your Bible, ladies and gentlemen. See, I ain't the first person to say it. See, the Most High said it. You know what I mean? It's in the scriptures and shit. So don't shoot the messenger. You heard? Don't shoot the messenger, y'all. Yeah, y'all, you know what I mean? 2023 coming in. It's about self-improvement, building, and trust. You heard? That's what it's about, for real, for real. It ain't about feeling sorry for yourself. It's about picking yourself up, brushing yourself off, going to that next dimension. You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying yesterday, though, ladies and gentlemen, about the future, we need to have our kids programmed into the future, right? Because we're not going to be here forever, y'all. You know, we had a expiration date. You know what I mean? On our tag, on our toe tag, all of us do got an expiration date. We had a date of coming into the world, and we got a date of expiring the world. You heard? Of leaving this world. But when we leave this world, are our loved ones taken care of the way you'll take care of. That's why I said we must teach our kids future careers. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even say jobs, because a job is a job. You can get a job anywhere. I'm talking about a career that's gonna benefit your loved one when you gone. You know what I'm saying? As far as with this electric stuff, you know what I mean? The electric grids gonna need to be updated. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot that's going to be taking place, y'all. With all these electric cars and all that, they most definitely gotta update the grids. You know what I'm saying? To hold that electricity when people charging up, man. Because you see on the news how some of them electric bike batteries and some cars be exploding. You know what I'm saying? Because of the cells that's in them batteries and shit. You know what I mean? Under heat. So we got to learn these things, y'all. As far as going into the future, right? Because y'all don't like the past. But like I said yesterday, our future is a reflective of our past. Because everything that's going on in the future happened in the past. You know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? That's all I'm saying. But let me go ahead and check on my clothes. Hold on, y'all. We back, ladies and gentlemen. Most definitely black. Now you don't realize you got so many clothes. When you start washing clothes, like, damn, I ain't know all these clothes done built up that quick. Because I usually go to the laundromat, like, because it's only me and the king. So I usually go to the laundromat, like, every 2 weeks, something like that. I don't like the clothes to build up. You understand what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? I'm the type of person, let's handle it. If we got some business to handle, let's handle it. You know what I'm saying? In the morning times, let's get out, handle business so we can get back in the crib and everything is done. You know? Type of person I am, you know? A responsible person, man. That's what it's about, y'all. Like I said, we in Brookhaven, y'all, at the laundromat this morning. They open up at 5 o'clock, Monday through Sundays, from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. Last wash is at 9:30. But this spot here, though, this laundromat here in Brookhaven got to be the cleanest laundromat in Delaware County, y'all. My opinion. You know what I mean? We all got our own opinions and shit. That's just one of my opinions. Shit, I went in to grab some change for the dryer and shit. I just put the clothes in the dryer, y'all. And somebody slipped up and left like $1 in there. So I ended up getting $2 from $1. And it's 7:30 now, 7:28 now. We got here about like 6:45 or something like that. Yeah, y'all. What y'all think about that young man getting kicked out the house? That was the original question, right? He was paying all the bills. And she decided that she had enough of his foolishness. Or it might not even be enough of his foolishness. She just, sometimes, y'all, we can be mean people. You know, we can be some mean ass people, y'all. Listen to this story here, y'all. A young man was telling me this shit. He was with this girl, and you know, he was staying with the girl. The girl, you know, was living with her, still staying with her mom. But y'all know how that situation go, because it's a lot of that going on now out there. A lot of you grown ass supposed to be kings out there living with your girl and her mom. You know what I'm saying? So he was telling me that you know, he was staying with his girl, she was staying with her mom, and you know, she had sisters and brothers too, you know what I'm saying? And you know, the dude was faithful, you know what I mean? Stand up dude. And he was like, she was like, he ain't find out until afterwards, you know what I mean? A neighbor from that girl block, you know what I mean, been watching him the whole time. She was liking him the whole time. She was, you know what I mean, watching what was going on in and out the girl house. It's supposed to be girlfriend house. And what happened was the girl was dealing with this dude. He was locked up. but they used to deal with each other before he got locked up. You know what I'm saying? But the dude did like maybe 15 years, something like that. So he come home. He come to the babe crib the whole time because they still was talking, communicating. She was visiting him sometimes and shit, all behind her boyfriend back, right? So he gets out. So she inside the room. She come out the room like her sister called her. Whole time, dude was out front. The dude just came home. So she go out front. Boyfriend still upstairs in the room, door shut. He don't know what's going on downstairs, outside. She comes outside. She kissing the nigga. He like, what's up, baby? I miss you. I'm home now. This gonna be about us. He kissing all on her and shit. But y'all Spike, remember her boyfriend in the crib, in the room. So she like, well, what you about to do? He like, I'm gonna go up my sister crib. I'm gonna see some of my family members that I ain't seen in a while. But once I get done with them, I'm getting back with you. You know what I'm saying? Man, you can link up and then it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? We can catch up on some pastimes and shit. So she like, all right. I just gotta run over Jersey with my sister real quick. And then once we get back from over Jersey, she's like, I'm gonna call you, and then you come through, and then it's whatever from there. He like, all right, bet, baby, I miss you. I'm home now. Daddy's home. Her boyfriend's still upstairs, y'all, in the room. So she comes back in the crib because he leaves. So she comes back in the crib. She telling her sister, oh shit, I know he was getting out this soon. You know what I'm saying? Before I can start some shit with him that's upstairs and break up with him. You know what I'm saying? You know how females like to start shit when they want to do something. You know what I'm saying? So she like, damn, he surprised me. So her sister like, well, what you gonna do? Don't worry, you know I always got something up our sleeve, girl. That's what she's saying. Don't worry, you know I always got something up my sleeve, girl. So they start laughing and chuckling. So she goes back upstairs. She come in the room to her boyfriend. He laying there watching TV. He like, what's up? What's wrong? You know what I'm saying? She like, nah, my brother just got locked up. This is what she tells him. My brother just got locked up out of state. And you know what I mean? We got to go bail him out. You know what I'm saying? So he like, you know what I mean? What happened? He put the police on a high-speed chase. This is what she telling him. And she coming up with a story. And, you know, they beat his ass, pulled him out the car, beat his ass, and then they got him looking like Rodney King. So the family, we going to get together. We going to go down there and see what's popping. So I said, all right. She's like, I got other family members coming down from Trenton, from Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say Jersey. So he like, all right, well, shit. I'm going to get to my mom's crib. That's what the boyfriend said. Because remember, he's staying with her. He ain't got his own spot either. This is where we lack at as kings. So he like, I'm gonna get to my mom's crib. So meanwhile, in between time, the neighbor I was telling y'all about, the girl that liked him and was watching this girl do all this slimy shit behind his back. Now, as he leaving out the crib, she comes out the crib. She gets inside her car. So when the boyfriend pull off, she gonna follow him. So the boyfriend pulls off. She gets behind him with the high beams and shit, flicking him up. He in the mirror like, who the fuck is this? High beaming me and shit. So he eventually pulls over. So when he pulled over, it was the neighbor of his girlfriend. So she was like, we got to talk. And he was like, huh? And she was like, we got to talk. But he didn't know what the conversation was about. So he was like, well, all right, well, what you doing now? She was like, I ain't doing nothing now. She was like, he was like, well, then just follow me. I'm going to park my car and I'm going to get in the car with you. She like, all right. So she follows him. He drops the car off at his mom's crib. Remember, he stay at his mom's crib. So he drops the car off at his mom's crib. He jumps in the car with her. She in the car. She get to telling him, what's going on with your relationship? He like, nothing. Why? She said, you sure? Because she knew her. She was like, well, the girl, the boyfriend just came, her old boyfriend just came home from jail. And he like, what you talking about? He like, her old boyfriend just came home from jail. The one she used to mess with before she was messing with you. he spent like maybe 10 years. She didn't know the exact years, but he maybe spent 10 years, something like that, in jail. He home. They was just out front smooching. And I'm like, well, dude, like, what you mean they was smooching? She was like, yeah, they just was out front kissing, all huddled up while you was upstairs. Was you upstairs? He like, yeah. She said, well, damn. She got a nerve to be kissing all up on this motherfucker while you upstairs. So now the head gasket about to blow, and dude like, yo, hold on. Take me back to my will. She said, no. Listen, we're going to play this game. I want you to find out for yourself what she really about. But don't worry, because I always been liking you. That's what she said. This joint cake too, y'all. She thick as a motherfucker. She look like she straight off the motherfucking plane from Texas. She got the motherfucking Texas boots on with the spears in the back. She bow-legged like a motherfucker. She thick as a mother. This joint is bad. So I'm like, all right, cool. So, you know, me and the girl, we switched numbers and shit. So she like, well, look, she told you all this, what was going on. They don't know my car, you know what I'm saying, my car like that. So how about we just, you know, stake the house out and you'll see for your own eyes. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm in the motherfucking car with Dolly Danny apart. You know what I'm saying? So boom. She like, dude, like, yeah, so we riding. And she said, what'd she tell you about her brother? She was like, he got locked up. They was about to go bail him out. So she like, yeah, well, ain't that strange? I just seen him jump the back fence and go in through the back. He said, who? The brother that's supposed to be locked up? She said, yeah, he came in through the back. He not locked up. So dude, like, damn. So they riding. They rides back past the crib. As they ride back past the crib, he see with his own eyes that his girlfriend out there hugged up with the nigga that just came home, right? And she just said she was going down somewhere in Jersey to go bail her brother out because he got locked up. They there beat his ass like Rodney King. So the whole time, that was game, y'all. She wanted to get him out the picture, the boyfriend out the picture, so she can get with the nigga that just came home from jail. You know what I'm saying? So boom. Dude, I know y'all like, well, why dude jump out and, you know what I mean? Come at dude. He playing his cards right. Because at the same goddamn time, he gonna leave this girl because he been doing too much for this girl and this girl been treating him like shit the whole time. So, boom. They parks near the friend house that I was telling y'all about that live on the same block. He in the car, but he low riding in the car, so he playing the rear view mirrors. Shit. He watching her come out the crib, watching dude come out the crib. Boom, they go up in the motherfucking jump up in her sister car and they pull off. So when they pull off, the new shorty, she like, come on, we gonna follow him. I'm gonna stay a distance from him. So boom, we following them. You know right where they go at. They go there, get some drinks and shit, riding around. They doing the goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? She's spending dude money on the boy that just came home. So boom. You know, they go to the hotel and all that, telling and all that. So the next following day, she calls her the boyfriend like, well, what you doing? He like, I ain't doing nothing. He playing his cards right. I ain't doing nothing. What's up? What happened with your brother? Everything good with that? She like, yeah. You know what I mean? We got him out. Rah. And well, what you getting into? Well, right now, I'm with my mom, my sister, both my sisters, and my cousin that came down. We about to go to breakfast. But then when we come from breakfast, we gonna do a little shopping, and then boom, I'm gonna call you, and then you can come through. He like, all right, bet. So once that happens, we're gonna have to do a part 2, y'all, because the video running short. So we're gonna do a part 2. We're gonna pick up right where we left off at, y'all. where she supposed to meet up with him after she come from breakfast and, you know, doing the other 9 yards with her family members. All right? Part 2 coming soon, y'all. Video about to end, y'all. Be right back.